Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Katie Malanka.
And I'm Greg Mehlin. Today we'll give you the latest from across the campus, tri-state area, and the globe.
We'll also have your Seton Hall sports update and a 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Alex Rodriguez is coming to Seton Hall on April 4th from 1 to 2:30 p.m. in Bethany Hall. Seton Hall University Center for Sports Media is hosting Rodriguez on how he parlayed an outstanding career on the diamond into media, entrepreneurship, and professional sports ownership. Featuring Alex A. Rodriguez, entrepreneur and MLB All-Star, Bob Lay, 76, renowned television broadcast journalist, and Barbara Sharice, 95, Vice President and Production of Fox Sports. Seating is limited and registration is required.
Though nothing is official yet, reports heavily indicate that Shaheen Holloway, coming off his historic Cinderella run, advancing St. Peter's to the Elite Eight, will replace Kevin Willard as the Seton Hall Pirates head coach. Holloway, who previously played on the team, is said to be the only potential candidate the university's spoken to, though he's as of yet declined to comment on his future, choosing to focus on his current team for the moment after their recent elimination. Willard has been quick to approve of his former assistant coach taking his position, declaring, "If I'm not here next year, I'd love if Shaheen Holloway is here. That would be the happiest thing to ever happen to me."
Seton Hall University will be celebrating its Charter Day on Thursday, March 31st in Bethany Hall at 3 p.m. Charter Day celebrates the founding of Seton Hall in 1856 and the granting of our charter by the New Jersey State Legislature in 1861. This year's commemoration will include the presentation of the 2002 Bishop Bernard J. McQuaid Medal for Distinguished Service. Also included will be the 2022 President's Award for Student Service and recognition of the Servant Leader Scholars. This year's theme is Harvesting Our Treasures from Within.
Tomorrow, March 30th, Seton Hall will hold its Spring 2022 Career Fair. The event will be held in the Field House in the Ritchie Reagan Recreation Center from 4 to 6:30. For those interested in the potential job opportunities that can be found at the fair, please remember, dress professionally and bring hard copies of your resume. To view a list of the event's participating employers, go to shoe.joinhandshake.com.
Now we'll send it over to Jimmy Bliss with the latest in Seton Hall sports. Jimmy?
Thanks, Katie. Hi, Pirate fans. I'm Jimmy Bliss here with your Seton Hall sports update. On the hardwood, the Lady Pirates are still dancing. Seton Hall took on Drexel University in the Sweet 16 of the Women's NIT Tournament on Thursday evening in an unforgettable affair. In a wild back-and-forth affair, the Pirates defeated the Drexel Dragons 78-71 in Walsh Gymnasium, thanks to Lauren Park Lane's 29-point, 11-assist double-double. They look to advance to the Final Four as they battle the Columbia Lions on Monday night. Moving on to the Diamond, the baseball team earned their first series win of the season this weekend against St. Joseph's. The Pirates lost 3-2 in extras in the first half of Saturday's doubleheader, but got revenge by winning 5-3 in their second game of the day. In the rubber match, Seton Hall claimed a 9-4 victory, improving their record to 3-18 on the season. They look to build on their momentum in the next game as they host the Monmouth Hawks. As for the softball team, they had a weekend series of their own as they traveled to Indianapolis for a date with the Butler Bulldogs. The Pirates got off to a good start in the series, winning their first game of their doubleheader on Friday, 8-5. They dropped the second game of the day, 4-3, after a walk-off secured the victory for Butler. In the third game, the Pirates downed the Pirates 4-1 to claim the series win. They now have a 12-13 record. Seton Hall will enjoy some much-needed time off this week as their next game comes in the form of a doubleheader on Saturday, April 2nd versus Manhattan. That will wrap up your Seton Hall sports update. Once again, I'm Jimmy Bliss. Now back to Katie and Greg at the desk with your local news.
With one more death and 617 positive tests, New Jersey has become the state with the 7th most coronavirus deaths, going up 22% in the 7-day average for cases listed at 841, though this statistic itself is down 22% from last month. All 21 of the state's counties are currently listed as having low levels of transmissions, which means that those of sound health are no longer recommended to wear masks.
St. Peter's University men's basketball team will receive a parade and the key to Jersey City after basketball team marked the end of its underdog run in the NCAA championships. The mayor announced Sunday night that the city will have a parade to honor the local heroes. After the number 15 seeded Peacocks lost their Elite Eight matchup against the number 8 North Carolina Tar Heels, Mayor Stephen Fulop wrote on Facebook, "Today's game changes very little for us. We couldn't be prouder and 100% do a parade and keys to the city for this team to say thank you properly from all of us in Jersey City. You showed the best of our city to the world."
Thanks, Greg. I'm Claire Wolfe with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today, the cold stays with us with a bitter low of 21, but a high of 41 with clear skies remaining. So hopefully you can put away those boots. Tomorrow, expect overcast skies with a high of 44 and a low of 25. Thursday will be our warmest with a slight chance of showers with a high of 71 and a low of 40. Heading into the weekend, Friday will be cloudy with a high of 63 and a low of 39. And to wrap up your 5-day weather forecast, Saturday will have the sun high in the sky with a low of 57, with a high of 57 and a low of 35. I'm Claire Wolfe, now back to the desk with more news from across the nation.
The 94th Academy Awards aired Sunday. The big winner of the night was Coda, which won Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Supporting Actor for Troy Kotsur, making him the second deaf actor to win an Oscar. Amongst the other winners was Will Smith, who was named Best Actor for his performance in King Richard. Unfortunately, this was overshadowed by Smith's earlier behavior that night when he responded to presenter Chris Rock making a joke about his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, by walking up on stage, slapping Rock, and screaming obscenities at him after sitting down. During his emotional acceptance speech, Smith acknowledged his immediately controversial action by saying, "I'm being called on in my life to love people and protect people," expressing a desire to be a vessel for love, and apologizing to the Academy and his fellow nominees, but not Rock, who has declined to press charges.
Last week, a demonstration for gun control legislation, over 1,100 body bags were laid out on the National Mall in Washington, D.C., spelling out the phrase "thoughts and prayers." Members of the March for Our Lives Committee, which formed following the Marjory Stoneman Douglas shooting in Parkland, Florida, 4 years ago, called for action from legislation. Each of these 1,900 body bags represented 150 individuals that died of gun violence since the mass shooting in Parkland, Florida, totaling to 170,000 lives lost over the past 4 years. Dodd Mumman, a co-chairman of the board of directors at March for Our Lives, said, "We hope that Senator Chuck Schumer calls universal background checks to a vote on the Senator floor, adding over 90% of Americans support this initiative." The group also asked for President Biden to supply a comprehensive gun control plan and appointing a gun violence prevention director.
That's going to wrap up today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Greg Mehlin.
And I'm Katie Malanka. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day.